Welcome back. Picking up in verse 36 of Exodus chapter 28. Yesterday, we talked about Aaron's robe that the ephod would then go over and be attached there. Now we talk about a medallion that is made for him. It says, next make a medallion of pure gold and engrave it like a seal with these words, holy to the Lord. Attach the medallion with a blue cord to the front of Aaron's turban where it must remain. So Aaron had a linen turban. It was just the wrapped cloth, the turban that was placed upon his head. And then this medallion was placed on the front of that turban with a piece of blue cord going all the way around it. And it says it must remain there. So he wore this on his forehead, it says in verse 38, so he may take on himself any guilt of the people of Israel when they consecrate their sacred offerings. He must always wear it on his forehead so the Lord will accept the people. So there's a couple things happening here. Aaron was the spokesman for the people before God in sacrifice. Like this was his role. He was to bring these sacrifices for the people's sin. He represented the entire nation. That's why when you go back and study the ephod, there were the gems, and they all represented the different tribes. I mean, it was very specific in that Aaron was taking the place of the people. And so he was the one that would come and offer the sacrifices for the sins of the nation. And so this medallion saying, holy to the Lord, this is kind of setting him apart for this purpose. He was consecrated for this offering. And so he was always to wear it on his forehead so that the Lord would accept the people. This was a symbol of his role of taking the place of the people here. And so this idea of holiness here, it's not just a legalistic set of rules, but Aaron in his not just dress, but in his life was to be set apart as he would appear before God. So Aaron has this entire garb, and it's all important. It all means something, but I think it's just as much about the heart of the priest that was offering these sacrifices. And we see that throughout the Old Testament, as some of the priests were accepted and they were honored by God, and some of them were rejected, not because they weren't doing the right steps, but because their heart wasn't in line with God. So we'll talk some more about Aaron tomorrow.